Hello, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Banestine. If you're joining for your very first time, you're highly welcome. For my returning subscribers, I love you all. So today's video, as you can see, we have a guest on the channel. Her name is Emanuela, so popularly known as, what's your
Empress Ella on TikTok.
Empress Ella, Empress Ella on social media. That's her,
Yeah.
her social media name. So we are going to interview her to tell us more about living in the United Arab Emirates, not as a skilled worker, but as any other person that moved to the Emirates to hustle and better their life. So, Empress Ella, can you tell me where are you currently?
I'm currently in the Emirates of Abu Dhabi.
Okay, so you are in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
So, also, can you tell me how did you get there?
I got here 2021 by the help of my sister. She brought me here.
Okay. Was it through
Yes.
a work visa or tourist visa?
She brought me here back then through tourist visa.
So, if I can understand well, so you went through a tourist visa and
Yes.
eventually converted to work visa.
Yes.
Okay. Does it still apply now?
Currently, I don't know because the rules have changed over the years. Like
Okay.
before, tourist visa was 3 months. Now I heard it's 2 months. So I don't really know if it still applies, but I think it does, but it's not as popular as before. And a lot of people that I know say it's much more better if you can come here with a working visa than a tourist visa.
Okay. Thank you for the
Yes.
clarification. So then it's still possible to go with your work visa and convert to go with a tourist visa and eventually convert to work visa.
Yes.
However, it is recommended and better to go with your work visa.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So, what are you doing currently?
Currently, I'm a waitress.
Oh, you're a waitress. Wow. So, are
Yes.
you working in one of the fancy hotels or restaurants in
Um,
Dubai?
Actually, I'm working in a good restaurant right now. My company is not that big, but by God's grace, we have been doing well over the years. Since the time I joined, we have really been increasing, like we have been growing. I can see the
Wow.
growth in the management and also in the number of shops we have been able to open. So yes, we are doing well for ourselves.
Oh, that is a brilliant answer. I love that. I love the confidence that you say that you guys are growing and you're doing
Yes,
well. So, is
yes,
this
we
your
are
first
growing.
job?
Actually, no. My first job, I was a nanny. I worked for 2 months. The lady was not really like, I wouldn't say good, but in terms of payment, she was slow. And we came here to work and get money. So when somebody is slow on your payment, that hinders you from doing your own things back home. So I had to quit that job because the lady was not paying me on time before I got my current job right now as a waitress.
Okay, so did she do you a work visa or were you still on your tourist visa?
I was still on my tourist visa. She did not do me a work visa. I was still on my
Okay,
tourist visa.
did she promise to do you a work visa?
The thing is, she promised, but she wanted to do it on her own terms, which her terms were not really the best because she wanted me to enter into overstay. Like, she wanted my tourist visa to expire, then I had to wait for her to, I don't know, she said she
Okay,
wanted to raise
basically she
money.
was slow.
Yes, she was slow. Yeah,
Okay,
she was
I
slow.
understand. So what you recommend for people is you don't wait till your visa expire because you want to live in any country legally.
Yes, yes, you don't
Okay,
wait, most
so
especially
you
in
don't wait
UAE.
for your visa to expire before you get a new visa.
No, you don't wait. You don't wait.
Okay, that is one good advice that the audience will be happy about it. So,
Yes,
when it comes to your current job, so after you did the nanny, then you got a waitress job.
yes.
So, can you tell us like how much is your salary?
I can't tell you the current one, but I started with a basic salary of 2,000 dirhams.
Okay,
Yeah, so I've been working here for 2 years plus. In like there have been growth, I've been having increments over the years. So God has seen me through. Like the company,
Wow.
like I said, my company is a very good company, and when they see your efforts, they really reward you. Maybe 6 months they reward you. Sometimes after 3 months, depending on how they see your effort, they will give you an increment. Yeah,
So what you're saying is that hard work pays.
exactly. Hard work pays.
That is perfect. So when it comes to accommodation, is your company providing you with accommodation?
No, they don't. From day one, they did not. Because like you have to like in any job, most especially with the ones that they don't provide you with accommodation, you need to sell yourself well enough to them and the salary expectations you need, because they are not providing you with accommodation, sorry. So it depends on you. Do you want to live in a bed space? Do you want to live in a partition? All of those things, consider your living standard and your family back home. Like you have to consider you first before you get into that interview room. Tell them how much you need, and you guys can start from there. Let's say you guys can start bargaining your salary from something like, let me say, 3,000. If you bargain well, you might even end up with 3,300, 3,200. That is still a good salary. You just need to sell yourself to them. Yeah.
Okay. So the tip that the audience will get is you bargain your salary
Yes, bargain your salary. Bargain it very
and
well.
like table your skills and your competencies on the table.
Exactly. And do that with
And
confidence. Do that with confidence. You need a lot of confidence. Yeah.
oh, that is good. So you are the company is not providing you accommodation, so you accommodate yourself, you transport
Yeah.
yourself to work,
Yes.
and then do they provide staff meals?
In my place of work, yes, yes, they do.
Okay, but when you are
Out
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 of
of
work,
your
you need
out
to
of
do
your
your
salary, yes, out of your salary, they provide us staff meal every month.
oh, that is good. All right.
Yeah.
So now I also wanted to ask like what are the most common unskilled jobs that people do have in the Emirates?
You have waitressing, barista in coffee, cleaning jobs, security jobs, most especially like jobs in hospitality field, like the hospitality industry, cooking. So many of them. There are so many of
Chefs.
them. Chefs, yeah, you can
Mm-hmm.
come here as a chef. And one beautiful thing about UAE is don't come be like, oh, I don't have skills in this, I don't know this. No, you can go into a company and start as a cleaner, and trust me, gradually they might upgrade you from a cleaner to a commis chef. You want to see that's how you're building yourself, and in less than no time, you see yourself in a very high position. So when you come here, have dreams, like dream big. I always tell people to dream
Government.
big. Yeah,
Okay. So, all right. Thank you. So people should dream big. What's the
yeah.
average salary for unskilled workers in the United Arab Emirates?
The basic, or like, let me say, the average is
The
2,000.
range.
It ranges from 2,000 to 3,500 at least, like the basic. Then you can see people now ending from 3,000 and 3,500 and above, like supervisors. Also, some waiters and waitresses do earn that money, and at like 4,000 and above. It also depends on the
Company.
restaurant or company. Yeah, you can be working in a 5-star hotel, and like, let me say, a waiter in a 5-star hotel is completely different from a waiter or a waitress that is working in a normal restaurant. Those are two complete different people. Same job, but like the interactions, the place, and everything is different.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
like, what's your nationality?
I'm a Cameroonian.
So, what you are earning now in the Emirates, and if compare yourself with if you were back home, do you think that life is better in the Emirates or better back home?
Life is better, much more better here in the Emirates.
But people do say that oh they have like bed spaces, so they would not want to leave their mansions back home to come and sleep in bed spaces. So, what advice do you have for them?
First things first, when you're coming here, have a different mentality. Life is not easy. Life is not easy. Like, most especially for youths, just know you have to hustle, because UAE is a ground for hustling. Just know you need to come here, you hustle, you make the money you're looking for. Don't think about the bed space because that will kill you. Some people will come here, like me myself, when I came here, when I got this my job as a waitress, I first of all lived in a bed space for 2 months. Then later I changed into a partition, a curtain partition, because I needed a place that was closer to my work. So when you come here, just
Focus.
your main aim is, yes, you need to be focused, and your main aim is to get a job. When you have a job, trust me, with time you will see yourself growing. People started from bed spaces, now they are living in a full furnished apartments. I have friends that are living testimonies of that. They started from small and now they are living one of their best lives. So success goes with time. Don't just
And
expect
hard
to,
work.
yes, and hard work. Don't just expect to jump into success like that. No, it doesn't go that way. You need to work for it. So it goes with
Thank you
time.
so much.
You're
Thank you. You have given
welcome.
a very pertinent advice to my listeners. So, all Cameroonians, especially my Cameroon brothers and sisters, so we have a Cameroonian here who is giving a testimony that despite what, she is still doing so well in the Emirates, and she will advise any other person that might be looking forward to coming to the Emirates to focus on growth and
Yes,
don't listen to the negative things that people are saying. And when you move to the Emirates, you should focus on getting your job and doing your work because hard work pays eventually. And
yeah.
that applies to every other country. Because
Every
over here
other
in the
country.
United Kingdom, people move here to the United Kingdom and they have to share houses with others as well.
Exactly.
And then later
Exactly.
on, they can now rent a house, a complete, like a house, like a story building. People rent like these duplexes to live there
Yeah,
with their families. But when they came for the start, they have to start small. So
small.
everywhere you go,
Yes.
you have to start and then you grow.
You grow. Yes. You have
Exactly.
to start
But
and
you
grow.
don't sleep and grow. You have to work and
Walk
grow.
and grow. Yes, you have to
Oh,
walk and grow.
Empress Ella, thank you so much for
You're
giving us your
welcome.
time. Thank you for the heads up for everything you've said here. And I'm sure my audience will be happy. Guys, drop your comments on any question you want to ask about the Emirates. And I can also answer because I've lived in the Emirates for 5 years.
Yeah.
So, as well as Empress will also be tagged in those comments so that she can also answer if it's anything that is most current that I'm not more aware of. So
Yes,
thank you
I'll
so
be
much, Empress
gladly.
Era. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Empress Ella. And we'll, look, we are looking forward to see you back again in our studio and to get more gist and insights of the Emirates.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for having me.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome.